Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, at one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the 16th-ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ohio's offense will get the first crack at it here. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's looking to throw it, trying to get to him. Dances away to buy time. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Bobcats are threatening in the red zone. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They'll send out the kicker here. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Ohio 3, Cincinnati 0.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense has the ball for the first time. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The lone back's got it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. The back goes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. The give out of the gun. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They'll give it to him again. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to stay on his feet. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move! And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Ohio 10, Cincinnati 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The number 1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number 1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
The Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The fair catch called for and made. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And the Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem.
Oh, it's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Bobcats are on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
To advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed.
And the Bearcats with the 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Got his man on the outside. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. DB's right up on the receivers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Got him set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Texas A&M. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Quick release by the QB.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that quarterback. And a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
He lost one down the sideline.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The quick out. Got room to work. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Bearcats line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
Don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. I'll tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I got to make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. The Bobcats in the hurry up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. Now on the counter. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He wants to throw. Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bobcats.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cooper. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This offense has a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the right. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now they're going to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Ball's at the 14. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for him.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 23 to Texas A&M. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. There he goes down the right side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio!
Number 88.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Cincinnati, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop them? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It is good.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And they get him down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Bearcats are rolling down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Working that left side now. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
That means the score. Ohio 30, Cincinnati 24.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5, and the returner will be dragged down. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see some of the offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He's looking to throw it. He's right on target.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Going over the top, and he reels it in inside the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 20 to Texas A&M. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his man in the middle. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout. Trying to find his man on first down. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Cincinnati. And it's pretty clear the defensive game plan through 30 minutes has been just try to hang on and hope for the best against these electrifying quarterbacks. Whether it's throwing or running, they've dictated how this game has gone and maybe made those defensive coordinators question their career choices. Going to be fascinating to see which defense cracks the code. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the lone back.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that move.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll leave it with him. Keeps the legs moving. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. On the option. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's got room. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. And the Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be knocked down. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Warren. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They get to the line quickly. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Warren. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Ohio! Made made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Might as well stick with him. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. They're facing a third down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The option look. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, running back on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Key. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys can even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Key. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A 3rd and long coming up here. He'll set up to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. It's a draw. Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Going to the running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And
there's a live football. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Turns it on in midfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. On the run, it's Cooper.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, you can set up a good second down.
On second down, looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
First down, Bearcats.
They go to the ground. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Now they'll try the right side. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bearcats! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the draw. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. A lot of urgency for this offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down and run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Leaves it with the running back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man down the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run it. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easier. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. On the run, it's Key. Got room at the 35. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense may be time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Slings it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Pocket starts to collapse. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Racing to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to Iowa State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Cooper. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pop the draw. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Bearcats are marching down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. The play action fake. Complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They're trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field. Because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job.
Just steamrolling his way through. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He wants to throw here on second down. Got the quick pass. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to go up top on first down. Swings it out to the flat. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down. The aerial assault continues. It's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. Keeps it and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a quarterback that can run like that. They finally got him out of bounds. Comes out throwing on first down. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it. That's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Complete out of the backfield. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Gonna run it. It's Cooper. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.